Hey guys, Chidot here, and some people have been suggesting on the forums that I do some more late game stuff, so I decided to, just for this video in particular, we are just going to go through the first part of Steps of Torment before, well, right when we get to the door, that's where we'll stop at the first major boss. So here we are, we teleport to the Broken Hills, and I think this is the fastest route. And I know the video is stuttering. This happens when I first log into the game, but that will pass in I think right when we get to the Steps of Torment. So we have two possibilities here. I chose sort of a middle-way-ish one. I'm going to clear most of the mobs on our way to the Steps of Torment, and once inside, well, for the first three levels, which is the content of this video, if you do not unlock the door, then well, if you go for the most efficient run, you could just kill the champions and then skip everything else, and that's what I usually do. However, it's a bit more risky, I would say, because you end up pulling a lot of mobs and they come chasing after you. So if you think your gear can't handle it, or if you're playing on hardcore and anything like that, just take your time, just do one wave at a time, one group of monsters at a time, and you will be fine. Okay, so here we are. This is the first level of the Steps of Torment. It's a quite short one. I'm not going to kill everything, but I'm not going to skip everything either. So I am clearing this just to give you a feel of what monsters are present here, what abilities they have. And here is our first champion. You may have noticed that the monster's level is a lot higher than what you are used to. That champion, for example, was level 41. And yes, in here are the highest level mobs in the game right now in build 20. And also in build 20, their levels have been decreased. I think these mobs here used to have 40, 41 or something like that, but the problem was they used to give items 30 from 36 plus, items that we could not equip right now. So that was a bit of a problem, and they just lowered their levels. Alright, so here we go. This is Pain. This is the second level of Steps of Torment. And this ground, when you see that ground in the middle, monsters will spawn out of the ground from there. So you have to be careful. As you can see, the monsters hit pretty hard. Even though this is a Nightblade build, the old one, I did not update, I think, anything in it since build 20 hit. Although this was hit by a major nerf, but it can still do Steps of Torment pretty easily and quite fast. So as I said, I'm not rushing through anything, so you guys can get a feel of what this is. There's another champion, and this room is very dangerous even for me. I will have a lot of trouble in here. And you will see that even though I took a chunk out of the champion's life, he somehow got it back. You have to target down the priest if you cannot just blitz through the champion, in which case I cannot right here. So I'm going after the priest, that keep healing him up, and then going back to finish the champion. As I said, this room here is very dangerous, especially if your character doesn't have the best gear out there, or, you know, it's just started. Okay, so we cleared this room. And I am getting rid of anything that's not rare or epic. That's green or blue. Because, well, once you enter Steps of Torment itself, once you use the skeleton key and enter Steps of Torment, you cannot go back. You cannot go back to town. There is one vendor that I will talk about in the next video, and you cannot sell items with him. So yeah, that's why I'm only picking up rare or epic items. Okay, so we're entering Misery. This is the final level of it before the gate. Actually, the gate is inside Misery.
That skill's not ready.
And the boss that you will see. Okay, so in the back, I'm actually going to go back and show you.
That skill's not ready.
In the back, to the left of the map, there is a big chest that you can either go take it or just leave it. I usually just leave it, but for the purpose of this video I'm going back and I'm going to open it. The reason why I normally choose to skip it is because this room is full of mobs, and while they're not a huge danger to me, they can be quite a pain in the ass, and it will slow down the run a lot. Okay, so I went into the chest. These guys, these big ones, you should always focus down. Whenever you see one, just kill him straight up. Try to ignore everything and just go for him, because if not, he will spawn more monsters and then he will get overrun. Okay, so I'm going back to this champion. Nothing worked well there. Okay, so I'm going to start making my way to the boss before the gate, which is the north part of the map. So I personally would not suggest you farming this without the second part, without opening the gate. You can farm this on itself, just this area, these 3 levels. However, I do not suggest that. The monsters are a lot harder than anything in the game right now. And in terms of elites, I did not have a great luck with them in Steps of Torment. I mean, people have been saying they get like 10-ish elites. Well, I've been getting an average of 4 or 5. So, you know, for the time that it takes to do Steps of Torment, I think that is not worthwhile. You can do Crowley, you can do Warden, and so many other things without the risk of dying, and with a lot more elites, and you know, you can also sort of target farm some gear in there, but I will make a video about that for sure. Okay, so we're opening the gate here to the final boss. There he is, the Grand Priest, and that is the gate behind him. He will go down pretty fast, and well, this has been pretty much it. The first part, the first 3 levels of Steps of Torment. In the next video I will put Steps of Torment itself once you open up the gate, and what dangers are out there, because that is the real deal. Well, thank you all for watching, and hopefully you found this helpful. So I'll see you guys next time.